Hi, my name is Felicity, and this is my video presentation of the 2008 children's storybook, From Little Things, Big Things Grow. I originally only knew of From Little Things, Big Things Grow as a song, and after finding out it was adapted into a children's storybook, thought it would be a great focus for my text analysis. To start off this video, I would like to provide a little bit of a summary as to the history and background of the story. The story depicts the historical events involving a man called Vincent Lingari, a representative of the Gurindji people. Working on the land for a man simply known in the text as Vesti, the Gurindji people were often mistreated, living for a minimum wage with horrible living conditions. The Gurindji people wanted rights to their own land. However, Vesti was not prepared to do this, so with Vincent Lingari as their representative, the Gurindji people went on strike. It ended up becoming a huge debacle, leading all the way to Parliament, and after 8 long years, a referendum was held in 1967 that saw land rights returned to the Gurindji people. This was seen as a starting point for the Indigenous land rights movement. In education, the need for us to consider other cultural perspectives, particularly Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander perspectives, stems from social upheavals and the increasing complexity of globalisation. The text provides an excellent starting point for teachers to be able to encourage students to consider these alternative cultural perspectives and develop an understanding of the ATSI culture. Okay, so how does the text do this? The text is multimodal and can appeal to a diverse set of students in a classroom. It not only uses written language, but visual and oral techniques as well. Perhaps the biggest selling point of the book is its powerful illustrations. Paul Kelly and Kev Carmody use illustrations from Peter Hudson and children of the local Gurindji population to illustrate the book. As you can see, these flamboyant and colourful images will capture and engage students. Since most of the art appears to be symbolic, it could be used as a prompt for teachers to start discussions with students about some of the meaning behind it. Text should also be another big consideration and selling point of the book, particularly the last page where the book states, "That was the story of Vincent Lingari, but this is the story of something much more. How privilege and power cannot move people who know where they stand and stand in the law." This paragraph talks about how the equal rights were established for the ATSI population, but can also lead on to new discussions between students and their teachers. It can be used as a starting point to consider if the cultural disparities have really disappeared. It may also provoke discussions in students about this topic, and if in modern times, does the ATSI population and other cultures really have equal rights? The constant phrase of "from little things, big things grow" in the book, and particularly in the song, is also very catchy and engages students. As you can see, this book makes for a great discussion point and resource to help develop cultural understanding and allow students to look at issues from an alternative perspective. I think the use of not only the book, but the song is a great way to engage and prompt students to consider the importance of the rights of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. Students today need to be made aware of the importance of accepting other cultures as mainstream society becomes more multicultural. But before this can begin, histories between cultures and how they came to be today needs to be explored. This text provides an excellent starting point for this. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation.